Well, country singer Chase Matthew has had a monstrous 2024 so far, and by the end of December, unfortunately, my teleprompter has blown up here, so I don't know how many concerts you will have played, but I understand it's a whole lot, Chase. So let's go with that. You got a show tonight at the Opera House. That's perhaps the most important thing to talk about here today, is the fact that you're playing in Toronto on the same night as Taylor Swift. So there's already going to be tons of concert fans. So hey, if you can't get a ticket to Taylor, you may as well check out Chase, because you've got some great tunes, my friend. I've been cranking you for the last couple of days here to kind of get in the vibe and ready to go here. You sing a lot about love and heartbreak and, you know, exes and things along those lines. Is this all personal from your sort of own relationships, or how much is it kind of made up?
Yeah, I would say I try to make my music as relatable as possible, you know what I mean, and speak from the heart. And if it's something that I'm not dealing with currently, I try to at least put myself in that position, you know, and like, how would I feel, you know? So sometimes heartbreaks give you really good inspiration.
Yeah, you've clearly been inspired by several here, so I hope your heart's doing okay these days. Your new single, is it Missing Me, Missing You?
Yeah, just dropped that a couple days ago, and we're looking forward to an album coming out soon, too.
I actually, when I was listening to it, I had to re-listen several times and then read the lyrics as I was listening, because as much as you seem to be sort of like putting it on the girl, it also seems to me that the guy is still very much obsessed with the girl. Is that fair to say?
I think in reality, in real life, you know, when we all kind of
pretend, right?
Yeah, we point fingers at each other, and so that's again just another thing from writing from, you know, what the experience is. And yeah, man, that song came together really fast, and with some friends of mine in Nashville, and just got some awesome people I've been working with lately, and just an amazing team that helps me put out the best music I can.
Yeah,
so,
you're doing well. And your transition from a mechanic to country singer, how did that come about? You must have been playing and writing, or at least thinking about it while you were working on vehicles, and then how do you make that switch?
Well, it's going to sound crazy. So, so I was an ATV mechanic for 6 years. I was selling parts on eBay in this guy's basement, and we were just like, I kind of always was around mechanical stuff, you know. I was always around four-wheelers and dirt bikes and trucks and cars and just anything like that. But I was also always around music. So like if you were in my childhood household, excuse me, you would see, you know, there's a guitar over there in the corner, there's a piano over here, there's you know, this or that, and so.
The influences were there. Yeah,
I was just always around music. My family was always around music, but I'm also a Nashville native. So being from Nashville, being from Tennessee, you know, it's kind of seems like it's
in your blood.
Yeah, and it seems like there's not a lot of people from there either. So but yeah, I feel like I was born for this, and that's my slogan. That's it. Born for this.
Born for this. I like it. You got the guitar tattoo there as well.
Yes, sir.
And you know, let's talk about Nashville for a while, because Nashville has just exploded. I think in the last, I don't know, 8 to 10 years. You live there. You know better than I do. But it seems to me that so many musicians, whether they're country or not, are going there because they've got the best songwriters, the best guitarists, keyboardists, like the musicians, the talent there. It must be incredible just to sort of trip over all this talent.
I think our running joke in Nashville is you can throw a rock and hit 10 guitar players.
I believe it.
It's just that's how it is, man. Everybody that's there. I mean, I remember one day I went to a restaurant, and there was the dude that won American Idol was in there, but serving drinks, like everybody there has a job. So yeah, it's a wild place, man. But we call it Nash Vegas. It's more like Vegas every day. So.
Not sure that was a big ad for winning American Idol necessarily, but
I don't. You know, I'm not gonna say it was.
Yeah, we'll move past that. But let me ask you this: like the Country Music Awards were handed out last night. I mean, the acts there, the level of talent in country music. What's it like to be sort of emerging as a part of that?
Yeah, well, I wasn't there last night, which it's all right, because I'm in Canada, and this is my first ever, you know, headline run here in Canada. So a lot of fun I'm having here. But I was there last year, and I remember just my first time walking any carpet like that, any award show carpet. There's a camaraderie in country music that's like no other genre. There's room for everybody. It's not like competitive, and but last night, I mean, I was up all night. I was probably up till 3 o'clock this morning, just looking at, you know, my buddy Bailey Zimmerman put on a hell of a show, and just amazing things happening. So I love it for country music, and it's growing every day.
It seems like a rising tide lifts all boats when it comes to country music. Okay, so Chase, you've got a show tonight at the Opera House, and then tomorrow night, London Music Hall in London. Quick question before you go: if you had a dime for every time someone called you Chase Matthews, how wealthy would you be?
I'd be
You wouldn't have to sing.
No,
probably.
I mean, I would still sing, but we'd have a couple. We'd probably have who knows what we'd have? We'd have a private jet.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure. Hey, Chase, listen, pleasure to meet you. Have a great show tonight.
Man.
Good to see you.
So much.
All right, good luck in your career
man.
moving on. And we're moving on here on CB24 Breakfast. Again, here's more Chase Matthews. We're coming up with more breakfast after this.
The reason why I can't stand the sound of Springsteen. You'll always be the girl in my snapback saying